As we let the leg down, bring the hand to the side and sit down. We're going to cross-stretch the spine as the abdominal muscles cross-stretch. One hand on the scapula, one hand will be above the sacrum. Circle, press down and away from one another. Soft, medium, and hard. On the other side. As I sit down, I bring my forearms along their spine and circling. 3 in one direction, 3 in the other, and shake the client. Make nice in the client, catch the hand close to you, bend it, and cross it behind. The other arm is close to the body. Touch the client as you stand up. The straight arm, the straight leg, lift it and catch it. Place your toes on top of their big toe. Lift the leg, step to the side, and roll the client over. Catch both legs in your hand and come forward. You can always simply ask the client to turn over onto their back if you don't want to carry them. Reach down and grab an arm. Put the legs over the arm and then reach down and grab the other. Come close. You can either rest the client's legs on your belly or they can rest outside your hips. Then interlace the fingers at the wrists. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. Soft. Bend the knees. Medium. And hard. As you lower down, cross their arms, bend the knees, and cross their legs. Your feet hip apart, your knees turn in, and the feet are just on the outsides of our shins. Reach down and catch their arms again. And then inhale, soft. Medium. Hard. You can push your knees in and then walk back. The client will come to sit, let go of one arm, touch the shoulder, and come behind them. Your hands on their shoulders. On the shoulders. Both palms pressed together. 1, 2. To the next 3. And then back up. 2. And 1. Use your thumbs along the shelf of the shoulder. 1, 2. Notice I'm leaning in. And back out. Remember, we use the knuckles of the thumb. And then palm, alternate walk to the neck. Back out. Once we're back out in the shoulders, push down in the shoulders one more time. And then walk, squeeze down the client's arm. Grab their elbows, place their hands flat on the floor, and ask the client to lock their elbows. Walk back up. Then walk away from the client using their back and walk down into downward facing dog pose. Bring the knees down. Walk forward on their inner thigh muscles. Open the knees as you walk back to the spine. Working along the spine. 2 thumbs press. Press, and we're walking up the 2 lines that we had worked when the client was lying on their belly. to right on either side of the spine column itself. One's at the neck, palm press, back down. Once you're down, one hand stays in the back. Bring the client back up to a comfortable sitting. Reach down, grab the arm that you feel like you're going to work with, bend behind their spine. Use the inner knee, holding on to the hand. Open your knee. Use the elbow if you can under the elbow, or simply just reach for the scapula, for the shoulder blade in the front, excuse me. Your thumb goes below the scapula and pull back. Press once and pull. Press and pull back. Come down. 2, 1. Circle the scapula. Slide down to the knee. Pull the arm down. Lift your knee up as you carry their arm. Bend at the elbow behind their head. Bring your forearm to their forehead, holding the arm. Use your hip and push the client forward. Squeeze. Squeeze as low as you like. As you come back up, bring the hand down to the knee. Reach for the other hand, and as you bring it behind your back, the knee that was up will fit right into the hand. Holding the shoulder, circle the scapula. Use your thumb and lean back. Two and 1. Massaging again. Slide to the elbow, the knee comes down. I lift my foot up. My hip is in their back. My forearm is on the forehead. And as I push the client forward, I squeeze. Along the arm. As I bring the arm down, I'm going to catch both arms. Lift both arms up and come up to standing. Use your knees by their shoulders and push them as you pull the arms back. Some clients, you can bring their interlace the fingers together, holding at the wrist, push up and lean back. Medium and hard. Bring the client, interlace the fingers behind their head. Turn your body to the side. Push the client forward and press their elbows out. Soft. Medium. And hard. Keep the client's arm as they are. Drop down to your knees. Your arms go underneath, interlocking forearms. Bring one knee close to their hip. Tilt the client forward. And then twist them as they're down, turn them to the side, and then pull them towards you. Soft, medium. They twist, then we pull back, and you release your fingers behind them. Bring them down, switch sides. We twist close, and we pull back. As we come from behind, client comes forward, knees together, start high. And notice my knees are going to slide down into position. Then I'll pull the client over my knees, soft, medium, and hard. I open my knees, I sit down, I tell the client to undo the arm. As I take the arms behind me, I roll over my toes, I sit down, and push my feet into the client. Lift the chest, and walk to the lower part of the spine and lean back. And slowly walk up as we lean, and then up to the scapulas, For yoga practitioners, this is Navasana, boat pose. Chest up, chin up, breathe. As I let go, I walk down. And I shake my feet on their lower back. Cross the legs. Roll over. Ask the client again to lock down.